don't care whose channel it's on. It doesn't have to be on Ruslan channel. In fact, I don't ever want to go on Ruslan's channel. I don't care about Ruslan's channel. So I told him I'll debate you on a tiny channel with no followers. That way everybody can see that we're not doing it for the clicks. Although I think Ruslan definitely does it for the clicks. For example, we noticed that these people's standards are never applied consistently. When Ruslan said that he will not interact with people that are toxic or whatever other such nonsense he said, notice that it doesn't apply to the very thing he said about me, that I only want to debate people with bigger channels. I just debated Captain Crackrock twice. He has a much smaller channel than me. I'm debating a Protestant pastor in a couple weeks who has basically no internet following. We're doing it on Modern Day Debate. So no, I don't just debate people formally with a large following, although everybody in the sphere would like to debate a larger following person because it gives them exposure. So he's acting like this is some thing unique to just me. And here he is wanting to interact, begging for Nick Fuentes' attention and clout so that he can get a bigger channel and a bigger presence looking at him. The very thing he said is all about. So he basically is projecting everything that he does is what he accuses me of, because he assumes that we the same. We got the same mind frame. We ain't the same, son. I don't care about your flex, and I don't care about your channel.
But it's interesting that our audiences overlap, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. As long as he's willing to have a conversation, I'm here for it. I got no gripes with having a conversation with him. But it's interesting that our audience.
By the way, those audiences don't overlap. What the hell are you talking about? That audience ain't watching your dumb ass. What are you talking about? Nonsense. Yeah, Ruslan is a narcissist. I'm gonna show you his stupid ass churches, his fake business church's sermon. Remember him bragging about his sermons the other day? You realize I just preached like 3 sermons at my church, right? You realize I just preached sermons. As if anybody cares about your stupid sermons. As if we're impressed by that. Oh, dude was at business church and he was sermonizing. Oh shit, I better back down. I better show this. I better put some respect on this man. Now his actual church, which he publicly says, for you people, oh, he's doxing him, he publicly talks about his church on his podcast. He mentioned it in his last video. People probably didn't catch it because it's such a stupid ass name for a church. You probably thought he was talking about his R&B group or his hip hop group when he said, I go to Rhythm Church. Yes, that's right. It's called Rhythm Church. You can't make this up. Based around lame ass beats. So here he is at Rhythm Church. He preaching up there at Rhythm Church, dog. I like how Rhythm Church, by the way, has a podium, a ugly ass damn corporate style chair, a computer, and that's it. But they also put a little bit of image free stained glass windows to make it look churchy, dog. Hey, look, this look too much like a damn lecture hall. Put a little bit of stained glass up in here to make it a little bit of churchy. Yes, it's called Rhythm Church. You can't make this up, okay? So this is what Ruslan's, right? This is what he was all bragging about, dude, flexing. You realize I just preached 3 times last week at my church, right? You realize I am a preacher. I'm not joking. Let's check this out. Let's see this awesome madcap sermonizing right here.
All right, one more time, give it up for the amazing worship team, everybody who...
So dude's preaching wearing a t-shirt for his book. And you're trying to tell me it's not business church? Now he said, imagine the apostles thinking that the Orthodox church was the true church. The apostles and their church looks nothing like the accretions of the Orthodox church, Ruslan says. Meanwhile, Ruslan got a damn, looks like a damn factory worker back there on bass guitar. We got a farm boy back there on bass guitar. Ruslan's got a t-shirt for his book doing sermons. Now, clearly, rhythm and blues, R&B church, clearly R&B church is what the apostles had in mind. You trying to tell me Peter wasn't over there busting it down like Prince, right? You tell me Peter wasn't over there doing a little bit of I'll be sure. You tell me that the apostles didn't set up a rhythm church? So the dude calling us out of line with the post-apostolic fathers of the first century goes to rapper rhythm church and wears t-shirts about his book up on a stage. No altar, a stage. Yes, that's clearly the true church.
Is serving behind the scenes. So how many of you guys know where we've been parked in the last years, all of 2025? What book have we been in? That's right. And I was looking at last week at what was talked about in Acts this week, and I said, Jeff, this is really good. I want to preach this part.
Oh, he going back to the origins of the church, bruh. The book of Acts, right? Let me ask you a question, Ruslan. Where in the book of Acts do you see a bass guitar? Where do you see a stage? This man up on stage. This the grifter over here trying to say that we aren't apostolic. And this is the church his dumb ass is at.
And Jeff said, nah, bro.
Oh, look, they do have a stained glass that does have an image. Okay. I was getting a little nervous because I was like, they just got stained pretty colors. Well, they got one image. Okay, so we're at least not iconoclast.
I got this. I want it for myself. I said, all right. So we're gonna do something fun. We're actually gonna. Last week, do you remember where Paul was in Acts? Where was he?
Yeah, he went over to Rhythm Church. Paul went over there because people don't know Paul was a damn beatboxer. Paul could beatbox the best with the best of them. Gospel, Rhythm Church, gospel, Rhythm Church. That's what the apostles was up to, son.
Traveling through the church in Ephesus. So we're going to
Paul in the book of Acts. Let me ask you a question.
Stay in Ephesians today, and we're going to talk about something that I think is so relevant. So if you turn your Bibles to Ephesians chapter 1 with me.
Why they got sad ass piano music playing while he talking? I ain't going on somebody's low ass number stream. I ain't going on his dumb stream. Those people can call in here. I'm not going on a 200, 100 subscriber stream. Why are you wasting my time? Them boys is all in the orbit. Them a bunch of gay orbiters of Ruslans. You think I'm gonna go on gay orbiter Ruslans people's streams? No, they can come over here. By the way, I'm doing them a favor because all they want is a clip farm. All they want's attention. Them dummies stream about me every 2 weeks. So no, I'm not giving them what they want, but although I will give them what they want because they can come over here and they can call in and they can get their dumb clips. That's all they do. Do y'all not realize that people just want clips? You think I'm scared? That dude called in. I asked him to call in and debate me on intercession of the saints, and he did. So how am I scared? You're about to just get booted. You're wasting everybody's time. Y'all are just scared because I'm making fun of your dumb cult leader, Ruslan, R-U-S-E, Ruslan, and his dumb rhythm and blue R&B church.
Ephesians chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse 3. I'm reading out of the NIV. It says,
oh, shit.
Praise be to the...
He over there in that NIV. He over there in that NIB, right? He ain't got the KGB Bible. He ain't got the KGV Bible. He got that NIB Bible. Yo, you got the NIB, bro? You got that Pigeon Bible? Or you got an Ebonics Bible? Yo, I think we need to send Ruslan an Ebonics Bible. Then maybe his dumb ass could read it.
God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who has blessed us in the heavenly realms with every...
Okay, now I'm not doing a performative fake ass prayer. We done. Get that gay crap out of my face, dude. with this performative prayer. I wish I'd have known all this before I even went on his cringe ass podcast. Crash Meta says, when Ruslan was asked about why he won't debate Jay, but he would talk to Nick Fuentes, he said it's because Nick Fuentes is a pagan. Ruslan is just insane, dude. This dude is just, I mean, none of the shit he says actually even makes. I figured out that, like, there's no point in even trying to make sense of what Ruslan's thinking and saying. I think he's just crashed out for real. Like, I think there's something else going on. I mean, everybody wants to overuse this term crash out. I think something weird is going on with Ruslan. I don't know. Sincere Hypocrite says, step aside, Apostolic Church. We got Rhythm Church up in here, boy. That's what I'm saying. How do we know the original Apostolic Church wasn't Rhythm Church? Can you prove it wasn't? Exactly. Exactly. You can't, can you? There we go. Of course you can, but I'm being silly. I mean, this is the dude that has the gumption to talk about how we are the ones that departed from the early church. Dude that goes to damn rhythm and blues church. This is the orbiters of Ruslan. Okay, they're even lower tier than Ruslan, which is hard to imagine, but that's who these people are. They're trying to get me to go on. I'm not going on there, so you're just wasting your time. EK, what's up?
Hey man, I don't know if you saw it yesterday. Rachel Wilson posted on X this like compilation of Ruslan, basically like saying it was like early on in his career, and he's like, I'm trying to monetize my audience, man, trying to make like 7 figures.
Yeah, I shared it.
I've seen it. You should pull it up.
I did. I played it yesterday.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, we should go back to that. Let's see. And everybody's like, no, that ain't fair to him. That ain't fair to him. Why is it not fair to him if he's still doing what he said he was gonna do? It's not fair to him. Y'all just dumb and you fell for a grifter and you don't want to admit it. Sunken cost fallacy. I know I shared that. Where's it at? Oh, here. I think Alex Soren shared it too. Let's see if this is it. Who believes this dumb wigger grifter right here? This is so stupid. By the way, I never seen this stuff until recently.
Bro, I got the following. I got 200,000 on TikTok.
Listen to this. Bro, I got that following, dog. I got 28K.
Bro, I got the following. I got 28,000. I got 200,000 on TikTok. 300,000, 500,000. How do I monetize these people? You know what I mean? How do I monetize these people?
And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you.
Money. I like shoes, and I like money. You got to figure out what is your product going to be? What can you sell people? That's the actual question, right? So we can pussyfoot around and we can say, oh, like I want to have a ministry and I want to do this and I want to do that, right? But what we're really asking is like, how do I build a business? I don't really care.
Damn, son. This is so amazing. I would have thought it's AI.
Care about how many followers I have. I need those metrics to an extent for the credibility of them, but I'm more thinking, what is my bank account going to look like in the next 2 to 3 years? I need 7 figures. I need 7 figures. And I would love to be in a position someday where I just have FU money. Bro, I got the following. I got 28,000. I got 200,000 on TikTok. 300,000.
It's Wigga Griff Maxon over here. And it's amazing because he ain't even shy about it. He just opened. A lot of times, back in the day, you know, TV preachers would be a little more covert about it. You know what I'm saying? They would. Now it's just like, nah, I'm straight up just here to get paid, dog. The stacks, dog. Yes, this is real. I mean, unless somebody made an AI short, this is real. Let's see.
500,000. How do I monetize these people? You know what I mean? How do I monetize these people?
And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not.
I like shoes.
I like shoes. Freaking gay as hell, dude. Shoes? Do women like shoes? That's a feminine thing. Yo, I'm trying to monetize them people, dog.
Following. I got 28,000. I got 200,000 on TikTok. 300,000, 500,000. How do I monetize these people? You know what I mean? How do I monetize these people?
And through covetousness shall they with feigned word.
By the way, where are the Protestants calling out Ruslan for this stuff? And people are saying in the chat, which I still haven't gone and sussed this out, but they were saying that Ruslan was a leftist or leftist sympathetic for many years, calling out people like Bryson Gray. So like imagine those two idiots in a room together, right? Calling out Bryson Gay because Bryson Gay was too political. I mean, I'm not in a MAGA cult either. I don't have a problem criticizing and rejecting all kinds of things from Trump, which we've done consistently for the whole time. But I mean, wasn't it funny in Ruslan's video where he's like, I don't care about Epstein and what all he's up to? Well, you ought to care about Epstein because it has to do with the stranglehold that evangelical Zionism has on the entire country.